So this is some real talk from my lessons from 2022 of creating 1.2 million in cash. This is crazy to think of, but as a woman that really values balance and really values like time off and balance and has more balance than anybody that I know, and I bring it online bigger than ever before, and I be as me as I can possibly be, just one more last one is a strategy that I implemented in 2022 because I had a tendency that when things were working and I was in a surge and I had heaps of buzz and heaps of sales and heaps of everything that was working, and I was on a king wave of momentum. So all of this momentum that I built up and created by, maybe it's a launch that I had or some epic posts that are a series of amazing live streams and just this compounded epicness in my brand, I would feel the energy of the king wave, like people coming onto my work and being like, oh, this is amazing, oh my God, where have you been all my life? That's a king wave. And most of the time with a king wave, I would like, okay, let me just lean back a little bit, let me just chill. And I had this real pattern around when it gets really busy, like when a post is popping, when a live stream is going off its nut, when there's so much buzz in my business, I had this pattern of chilling out and just like, okay, let's just like let it just all dissipate just a little. This is just too much energy, it's too much buzz. And I was really classing it as like balance time versus it was becoming a tell that I was at a ceiling of goodness. I was at my precipice of like, things are really good. This is like, let's chill it out a little bit. And so I wrapped it up in a balanced bow versus let's just turn the heat up a little bit more. Like everything is popping, let's turn the heat up more. Instead of like, let's dig in and just one more last one, and let's dig in, like let's reply to all these comments, let's dig in and like really harness the hype that's happening here. I'd be like, okay, let's chill out, this is a little bit too much. But I would really frame it tied up as a bow as a balance versus, and so it seems good. And to go, oh my God, one more last one felt like very, oh, you're working a little hard there, what are you doing? And so this mindset shift was massive. Like it was such a lesson for me to like, there is more gas in the tank. There is more like that you can really get into, and it's not overworking, but it will, with our programming, sometimes it can feel like, oh, you know, you're pushing this a little far versus like, just one more last one. I'm harnessing the energy. I'm riding this wave. When the wave is meant to be chilled out, it will be chilled out, and I don't need to force it. I don't need to create it. My balance is when my balance is scheduled, not right now. Right now is a work day. Why am I chilling out on a work day when I have a day off tomorrow? Do it then. Have your day off tomorrow. Why are you doing it now? And so this one, just one more last one, was such an amazing lifesaver for, and also like it took epic energy, and I stopped having to like start from scratch. I was building on top of stuff that was working. I was like harnessing energy, harnessing hype, building buzz upon buzz and beyond buzz. Like just like there's buzz, let's build it, versus let's wait till it dissipates and then build it again. And that's so much inertia, it's so much energy. It's kind of like you're building everything from the bottom again because you're so committed to balance, because you're so committed to like leaning back and chilling out when it's getting really busy and popping and buzzing and hypey. So this was huge because I really looked at it as like, if I'm on a work day, I'm freaking working. Work it. It's working, work it, versus just letting it dissipate and letting it die. Work with the energy that's already working. And I would say to myself, just one more last one, like one more last one story, one more last one video. Like right now, it's the end of my work day, and I'm just like, there's some stuff popping today, and I'm just gonna like one more last one video. It's my work day. I can have a day off tomorrow. Why am I choosing to have premature leaning backness when it's time to like rev it up? And then I was able to have so much time off, so much balance, and so much abundance because I was really making the most of my waves versus waiting till they dissipated, died, and disappeared, and then having to put so much energy to get that wave going again. Realizing that I harnessed energy in such a way in 2022 that when things were popping, I really was accessing and harnessing that. So there was no dissipation, there was no dissolving of buzz and hype and energy and poppingness. there was no dissolving of it. So I just kept on, like when I would have 2 days off, it would be buzzing. I would come back not having to build the energy up from scratch. I'd have 2-3 days off and I'd be back, and it's like, just build it bigger, better, brighter. It was amazing. And so this is the energy and this is the lesson that I learned. And it was a really big shift for me, being somebody who admires balance and I'm an advocate for balance. And it became, I realized that it had actually been a crux, that I was so scared of burnout, so scared of overwork, so scared of like getting unbalanced, that I was actually getting unbalanced, as in like balancing stuff too much out versus harnessing it, and had more time off than ever before. And I had the best year ever in the world. I had so much balance, all the things. So I got to have everything. It was just this one little tweak of just one more last one to really make the most of every single king wave. So that is a lesson from 2022 of 1.2 mil cash. That's a vibe. I hope you guys have the best day ever growing TV Jones. Thank you so much for being here. Chief, big dreams, Genie. Oh, the internet is out.